the fuck did I say? We got Manny Pacquiao at the start of the screen. I'm trying to edit the stream info, and apparently this is an action horror point and click adventure game survival. I think it's about to change. Yeah, there we go. How we see? Yeah. All right, I remember this game. Actually, I don't know. I want to just do the story mode of this game. Because, I mean, why not? You gotta figure out how to do the story mode. Game modes? Okay. Champion mode. I guess that's what we're doing. Start new champion. We'll just do pro. We'll just put bruh. There we go.
He caught you with one there, huh? It's okay. It happened.
I played a lot of UFC. I follow a lot of
This
UFC,
is
but
boxing after all.
I don't really watch
Doesn't
boxing
matter
that
that
much.
you got knocked down. You can get him back in the next round.
But apparently boxing's making a big comeback.
You did the right
Everybody.
thing, though. You took your time and you got back up.
Just because Jake Paul.
Your father would be
I
proud.
want to face Jake Paul in story mode.
That's what champions do, Andre. They get back up.
Fight Night Champion. I remember this game coming out. Such a long time ago. There we go. Shit. Fuck, man. Okay, that was fun. Fun like 10 seconds.
What is that?
Pneumonia. That shit'll wake you right up.
What did he hit me with?
His head.
Damn.
Penitentiary, son. That rep ain't gonna do shit but count somebody out, which means you got to knock that cracker on his ass, yeah? Now you got one round. Knock the fucker on his ass.
Knock the fuck on his ass.
That's what I know how to do. Knockout beast. Let's do this shit. Come on, Andre. Okay. Okay. Looking for that right hand. What you punching, boy? Huh? What you punching, bitch? Motherfucker can't hang. Just standing there trading. Miss, boy. Oh, fuck. Shit. 3 right hands. Oh, hell. That's what they need to do. Boxing. I'd watch that. Someone might get shanked, but I'd watch it. This is gonna be a fun game. Just button spamming. Wearing shoes to the shower?
Congratulations on your victory, boy. You look real good out there.
Damn, son.
We're really fucking impressed. Welcome to the real world, baby! Nighty night, bitch.
I don't want to die in prison.
What a pussy.
Easy, easy now, son. Don't try to talk. Just take it easy now. You're lucky they left you breathing.
I wasn't always this lucky.
Four years earlier.
This Cuban is no
This is
amateur.
amateur.
He could have turned pro years ago. He's been the amateur champ for 9 years. 9 years. Are you gonna let him make it 10? That's right.
Amateur year?
To get the
Amateur
gold
for
medal.
9 years champion.
Now go get
Oh
him,
my god,
kid.
man. Just go pro. He's not good enough to go pro, so he doesn't want to. I can't believe this is a crowd for an amateur boxing.
What a challenge for Andre Bishop as round one is underway. Nobody over the course of 9 years has been able to conquer Joel Savone. The Cuban has now been a 9-time champion of these World Amateur Games. Good flush shot upstairs.
Can I just knock his bitch ass out?
Big right hand there.
That's what I'm talking about,
I
man.
think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well.
Gotta do 4 rounds of these. And just knock his ass out.
So you can train, both these guys have equal talent, but you can train the lefty or you can train the righty. Who would you pick?
Well,
Amateur
usually
champion
the
for
lefty
9 years,
has a little
pussy.
advantage because you haven't seen
You
them
don't sit and
too
block
often.
all day.
And that's always going to be something that's going to really serve them a little bit. But they might not have an advantage in the business end of it. A lot of guys won't fight your fighter. And then what are you going to do?
As basic as can be, but it works. A jab followed by the straight.
I knocked the ref out.
Good shot to the head.
Or
with
this some
that right
WWE
hand.
shit.
Good combination to the head. 10 seconds to go in this round.
Ow.
Savone's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand.
He's still punching.
Bishop went out there in that last round and just executed his game plan beautifully. He won it with ease.
I don't like
He not
amateur.
only has skills, see, that's what I like about him. There's a lot of guys that have speed, they have power, but he fundamentally
Keep
puts
your
it
hands up.
together.
Don't worry now. I just need you to focus. Keep your hands up and keep working the jab.
Can't believe the clean punches. We're gonna have to do 4
Joel
rounds.
Savone's making it look like the start of a fresh fighter. Remember, he was stunned in that last round, but Teddy, he looks fully recovered now.
Well, it tells me 2 things. One, he has good genetics. He recovers fast, you know, physically. But it also tells me he had a good camp. He came here in great shape, and he's getting the benefit of that right now.
I don't think it's a stretch to say that Andre Bishop actually has a strong lead against Joel Savone. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches.
Just
in sequence
trading.
by Andre Bishop. Able to dismiss it. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
I might hit 100 before you.
101, jab followed by the straight. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Big shot comes crashing home.
Or you go straight back, you're going to pay a price. He paid a big one there.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop. Hey, if you can throw them all, you may just land them all, and he does with that 4-punch combination. What a smart combination by Andre Bishop. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Oh, he's hurt right there. Oh, a big shot comes home.
Oh,
He goes
bitch.
down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
Damn, I hit his ass with the uppercut on the way down. Get back up. That's what I'm talking about. 2 seconds left. Knocked him down.
You're fighting his game. Box intelligently. Come on.
And round number 3 is underway. I really like what Andre Bishop is doing here. He's scoring well against the veteran Savone. That's a nice right hand that time by Andre Bishop. Savone's taken a lot of punishment with the right hand. Teddy, you've said many times, it's where you put your own head when you get hit by those right hands.
Well, one place I can tell you where not to put it, in the middle. And he needs to move it to the left, outside that right hand.
Oh, that
He
hurt.
got hit right there. He is not in good shape. He could solid. Well, we know he's
Damn, I'm just
earlier, but now he
piecing
goes
him up
down
on the
for a
way
second
down.
time.
The strong left hook. What I hit him with? A right hook. Couple jabs. Get back up. I'll beat your ass again.
Nobody was expecting this outcome. Nobody except for Andre
Knocked his ass
Bishop.
out.
What
That's what I'm talking about.
confidence he had tonight as he scores the knockout victory over Joel Savone. Bishop is your gold medalist here at these World Amateur Games.
Gold medal performance.
It's terrific, honestly. Being voted fighter of the
Yeah,
game,
baby.
It's an honor.
Gold medal, baby. Yeah.
This is my baby brother, my big baby brother, Ray.
Hey, big baby Bishop. I'm a fighter too, and one day I'm gonna be right where he is now.
Big
Like I was
baby
saying,
Bishop.
there's a lot of talented boxers out here, and it's an honor
Hey,
just being.
hey, Bishop brothers are in the house. Big baby Bishop. What?
It was a fabulous tournament. Truly exciting to watch. But even more
Look,
exciting,
there's that
McQueen
one guy.
Promotions is pleased to announce that we've just added Isaac Froster, a boxing talent.
Isaac, are you disappointed Chip won Fighter of the Games?
Disappointed. I'm the heavyweight gold medalist. No one went the distance with me. Nobody here could ever go the distance with me. I am the best fighter at these games.
He's gonna be the final boss.
Andre Bishop is a talented middleweight, but I think
Let me get in there with that old
Isaac
guy.
makes a good point. Regardless, both these young men could have very bright futures in professional boxing.
I'll mess that old guy up. Alright, give me some Joe Stevenson guy.
Come on,
What am I supposed to do with him?
Keep those punches coming, kid.
What the fuck? I'm rocked. Fucking cracked my ass.
Keep it coming, kid. Come on now. Keep moving. Speed up those punches.
Get some body work in.
Don't slow down now. Ooh, let's go. Work it. You want to win in that ring? Work hard. Fast.
Piece him up. I'll get you in this corner. Body shot and the right hook. Sits his ass down. Cracks him. Oh fuck, I hit him with a nasty one on the way down.
You okay?
Beautiful, kid. You power.
Yes, sir. His father hit like a heavyweight too.
That guy doing in the background.
Despite our differences, I've always said you're one of the best trainers in the business.
I don't care what you say about me, Queen. Always nice to see you, Megan.
Always nice to see you too, Gus.
Are we
I'm
gonna
bringing
have
my
sex
daughter
with
into
her?
the business.
She's gonna get mad because she's with a black guy.
I want her to manage Andre. You're a great trainer. Why not concentrate on
He's gonna get mad. I don't even know what I said.
Megan and I concentrate on Andre's career.
Thanks, but I think I can handle it.
Isaac Frost will be fighting for a title within 2 years. I can do that for you too.
Thanks, but I can handle it.
Did this old man ever get your father a title shot?
He was on his way!
The only way to the title is through me.
Not if nobody can beat me.
Oh, you think so? You don't know who you're fucking with.
Dad.
You've been listening to this stupid old man.
Dad.
You don't know who you're fucking with.
I apologize.
No, you have no reason to apologize. But your father, on the other hand, he chews fighters up and he spits them out.
Gus, if we just...
Megan, you're a good egg. But no way are we getting in bed with D.L. McQueen.
I respect your decision.
Right. We ain't doing that.
Lucius Palmer likes
Show
to
your
run,
titties.
but he'll get aggressive at the end of each round. He's good at stealing fights. Good luck, Andre.
Is that our next opponent? He likes to run, go in at the end of the round. Guess we ain't knocking him out. We're going the distance.
She's a smart girl, that Megan.
Wait. Continue.
Welcome everybody. I'm
That's
Joe
weird.
Tessitore, ringside with Teddy Atlas. We have a big night of boxing ahead, plus so many to our undercard. It is the pro debut for the
Those
much
8
heralded
judges.
Andre Bishop. The middleweight will be facing the crafty veteran Lucius Palmer. All from here, the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago right now.
So he likes to run. Alright, come on, man.
Everybody in this arena has been looking forward to this moment, the opening moments of Andre Bishop's pro career. So much hype, so many expectations. Stands opposite Lucius Palmer right now. Of course,
Fucking
all
just
that hype
get him in this
built on the
corner.
foundation of a gold medal at the World Amateur Games. Not much action.
Get
as
the
he just
hell off
ties
of me.
up. Bishop's known as a guy who isn't going to be bashful early on. He has, and he's not afraid to showcase it.
Yeah, but that's not all that this business is about. My mentor, Customato, used to say, hey, you know, power is
Customato?
It's kind of like having a military weapon. Still need a missile to get it there. Alone, all it does is make a hole in the ground. Otherwise, it has no real use. You have to have a way to get it to the target. Let's see if he has that way.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, that's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Now with that double jab up top.
I'm missing all these weaves.
Up top with the right hand.
I'll fucking sit and trade with you.
Palmer's cheek is cut. You can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Very accurate 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Good smooth work by Palmer. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back.
That's what I'm talking about.
Gave him the left
I'll
shoulder,
trade with you.
And then gave him the right
I'll
hand.
crack you.
That was an interesting first round for Andre Bishop, the American making his pro debut here.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Lucius Palmer's the kind of guy
We're
that
getting
could
there.
give a young up-and-comer like Bishop some issues.
He likes to steal the end parts of the round, kind of like Ray Leonard did against Marvin Hagler. Has to be careful for that.
Palmer's not firing off the big power punches. I gotta wonder why.
Sometimes a guy is making a solid agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what it come back at him.
Bishop's right hand scores well. You know, Bishop's opponent has set a pretty good pace here tonight, and I don't think Bishop has reacted well to it. He's fading a bit.
Yeah, he's got his mouth open a little bit. There's
Fading.
two problems there. One, you talk.
Palmer's hurt by that. Uncle Mo has come to visit. Momentum is now on his side.
That's why you can't let go of that steal.
Big shot he just scored with.
I'm talking about.
Palmer's down.
Act like a pussy, get treated like a pussy. Snuck in there. I love that right hand on the way down. Just so vicious. The power right. Just hits him right in the head.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, you don't want to trade. You don't want to mess with me.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Palmer. Palmer's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Accurate hook by Andre Bishop. He gets off with a combination up top. Bishop's showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. A razor-sharp hook to the head by Palmer.
Imagine a fight night that comes out like in the next few years. You get Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz, Billy Joe Saunders, Canelo, Mayweather. Would they put Conor in there? I don't know. Conor did one pro fight, but he sells. Whoa!
Palmer's corner tried to steady him and give him some sound advice for the 60 seconds they had to work with him. But keep in mind, he was knocked down in that last round.
Well, the most important thing is his experience. Has this happened to him before? Can he justify it in his mind that he's overcome it before? Also, his corner. Did they revive him? Did they do their job?
Get that Max Holloway pressure on him.
Blocks away that headshot.
They're slipping in there.
Scores with the combo to the head. Good right hand.
Come on.
Oh, good defense there. Banging away he goes.
Sit down.
Once again, he
What did I hit him with? A right hook is what I hit him with. I thought I hit him with a cross. He's gonna just tip over. Yeah, he ain't getting up.
And Andre Bishop
Done.
proves to everyone why there is so much hype to the
D-O-N-E. Done.
A knockout win against the veteran Lucius Palmer.
Back here in the Friday Night Fight studios, I'm Brian Kenny. Amateur gold medalist Andre Bishop taking his first steps as a pro this past weekend on the undercard at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago. Bishop beating former welterweight contender Lucius Palmer en route to his first pro win. Now, we've seen Palmer before here on ESPN. He's a veteran, he's no joke, and Bishop is now considered to be one of the best prospects boxing has seen in decades. By beating a fighter the caliber of Palmer in his pro debut, no less, he definitely made a statement. Andre Bishop, clearly a fighter to watch. In other news, heavyweight prospect Isaac Frost scoring the second knockout of his pro career,
Damn.
beating a matched opponent on the undercard of a McQueen pay-per-view in Las Vegas. He's now 2-0 with 2 KOs.
I don't believe in building a record fighting nobody. You don't learn anything against guys like that except how to make mistakes. We ain't here to do anything stupid. This ain't the amateurs no more. You got a chance to do something great. To be someone great. And I'm gonna help you get there. We're gonna take some fights against
This is easy.
these guys. And I want you to show me that you got what it takes. Because if you can stop these guys, I'm gonna be impressed. But if you can't at least put them on the canvas, I'm gonna be disappointed. Got it, kid? I want
Didn't
to
do
see
that.
these guys on the floor.
Nice work. Thank you for complimenting. Just bad work, back work, but
all the done. Now the fight is set to begin.
oh, we're fighting.
Andre Bishop in the locker room. Longtime trainer Reese. Of course, Gus was one who very early on tapped Andre Bishop as a fighter to watch. He said he was full of potential.
Yes, he was a tremendous amateur. He won the World Championship tournament.
Who am I
From
fighting?
the State Palace Theater here in New Orleans, we welcome you to our middleweight
Is that a
main
Russian?
event. A much anticipated bout between
He looks
Andre
ugly.
Bishop and Mike Walker.
It's an American, Mike Walker.
It is
He's
now
very
time
ugly
for
looking.
our main event from the State Palace Theater here in New Orleans. Middleweights Andre Bishop and
Come on,
Mike
bruh.
Walker set to square off. For the official introductions, we send it up to the ring.
Get the hell off of me. How did I get him off?
Who do you think has the mental edge in a matchup like this of boxer versus brawler?
Well, it depends how it starts. You know, if the boxer can start and he can control landscape, he can be on the outside, getting his way, getting a little cooperation where the brawler's walking into his punches, and then tie up on the inside. He has the advantage.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Forceful uppercut by Mike Walker. Wow, a big flush blow to the left hand by Andre
Oh,
Bishop.
fuck.
The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. Flush right hand to the head. He engages in the clinch. Parries that punch intended for the head. What an impact that left hand just made by Andre Bishop. Able to land another power shot. Big shot, the left crack. Oh, he goes down.
Fucking uppercut.
Beautifully that was executed. He dipped
Right
down.
uppercut.
And that's what you have to do so you don't give up defense. You drop down and bang.
I thought he was done for sure.
Walker's corner.
Oh, he's straight up.
Really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Nice exchange. Both right hands landed. Bishop's landing a combination here. That's what
That's what I'm talking about.
At his very best.
Just keep him going. Come on. Come on.
Goes up top with the right hand.
You never seen anybody like me.
Bishop's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Little head knocking with that right hand. Bishop's being very efficient right here. I mean, he's just picking his shots, his accuracy. Mike Walker's been hurt. Oh, he's hurt right there. And yet another big shot comes in.
Oh, hell.
That combination puts him down.
I love this slow-mo. Oh, shit. He ain't getting up. He's done. He's done. He's flatlined. He's done. God. That's what I'm talking about. Even though I'm playing on
I
pro.
was on my way, and baby brother was making his mark as an amateur. Gus had been our father's trainer. He took us in after our parents died.
Good. Keep that jab going.
Is that his father? Is this this another continue? Yep.
At 2-0, the young upstart
Another fight.
Andre Bishop is getting a lot of attention, and he has ours tonight. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. We welcome you to this night of boxing here at the State Palace Theater in New Orleans.
I got pretty good stand-up.
Bishop looks to start his pro career 3-0 as he takes on Wilfred Rosario.
See this guy.
Everybody's been waiting for
Knocked him
these
down
two
at
to
least
meet up.
twice.
Now they do as round one is underway.
Let's go.
Well up top. During your training career, is this the type of matchup that you liked when you had a power puncher facing another power puncher?
No, I hated it. I never wanted to fight a big banger. I wanted to be the only guy in that ring that brought that.
A phone call. Back at it.
Well, we've been waiting all week to call this one. Teddy, what kind of fight are you expecting?
The guys also did you miss him, Joe?
Talking about. Okay, just making sure everything's working.
See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Basics with the 1-2, boom, boom.
Come on, pussy.
Bishop's just got away with a headbutt. Good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combination.
He's a headbutt.
To victory tonight. Bishop's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches.
Sit and trade with you? You're gonna knock me out. Oh, just kidding.
Right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all.
Here, now you're tired. You're trying to finish me.
Andre Bishop. A solid true uppercut by Rosario. Phenomenal pace being set here. They are burning it up early on.
Let's find out who's in better shape. We're gonna see.
Well-targeted 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Rosario.
off me, boy.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. Bishop's landed a good, solid combination. So the
I didn't even knock him down. He hurt me.
Bishop gets another one of these opponents who his trainer, Gus Carisi, feels very confident that they can shine against.
Well, his brain trust is very smart. It's not enough for him to be only efficient as a fighter. They want him to be exciting. Cus D'Amato, my mentor, he created the peekaboo style, and there was a reason for that. You keep your hands up, you move forward.
Bishop is stunned. He just took a huge punch.
And now he has to get in close and make sure that he kills some.
Oh, and here comes the challenge of his night. Down he goes.
Barely tapped me. Oh. Easy, 2 seconds.
Bishop's back up on his feet.
Let's go, bitch.
What will he look
Hey,
like?
you just fucking knocked me out.
Moments in this fight, that's the big question. Look at that combination by Andre Bishop. And oh, what a good strong uppercut by Rosario.
Let it go. Go, go.
Bishop's
Make him knock me out.
game is showing through. 3 ways. Did you see that? Wow.
Did he just fucking fall backwards?
What good stuff. He just scored the
It's like it
knockdown.
took him a second to realize he was knocked out.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent
I stiffed him
got
up.
a little reckless, a little careless.
Rosario's now getting back up off the canvas. Now hugging on the inside. Good job staying away from the danger there. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Rosario. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Great movement to get away from those punches. Oh, what an uppercut.
Bitch.
Good job on the 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop.
Okay, we both got knocked down. His eyes swollen.
A new round underway here. Rosario's good power punch, the right hand lands. Oh, and there you go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Combination, and he is floored.
Well, the old timers would say you can hit a guy with 2. Why hit him with 1?
Is he out? No.
Rosario's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. Nice strike after catching one by Rosario. Bishop's combination punching is just perfect there. Big shot comes crashing.
I hit him with 2 uppercuts.
Rosario's unable to withstand that
A right hook to
combination.
knock him.
That's what happens when you
And on the
come
way
up
down,
a
hit him with 2
little slow.
uppercuts. You're stumbling, man. You're done. That's what I'm talking about. 3-0.
I kept winning fights. I got people's attention.
Is there boobs jiggling?
My father will find out what it'll take to make you change your mind about working with us.
It's easy.
Yeah?
Yeah. All you gotta do is change Gus's mind.
What's that all? You don't have a say in this?
Sure I do. I say Gus is my manager.
Then I guess I'm gonna have to change Gus's mind.
Good luck with that.
Thanks. Oh, by the way, I was by Keyshawn Hayes' camp the other day. His trainer thinks you're a sucker for the left hook. Keyshawn says he's dropping you with it.
Yeah? Well, Keyshawn Hayes is entitled to his own opinion, isn't he?
Left hook. Watch out for the left hook. I think this will be the last fight call it for this part.
Will Keyshawn?
This guy's got a mean left hook. He's gonna try and catch you with it early.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Ain't no science scared no left hook.
Now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. And Bishop is rocked by a left hook by Hayes. There it is. Andre
Oh,
Bishop is
fuck.
on the receiving end of a power shot that scored the knockdown. Come on, baby, move your head.
Maybe he does have a good left hook.
Bishop's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Good block by Hayes. Brings the hook that time. Teddy, through the history of the sport, this is one of the... Oh!
Holy shit!
It was just bulldozed right there. One punch knockout.
What the hell just happened?
Fight. Bishop's the man.
I made him do a 360. Damn!
Knockout, that's all it took.
And I love the way he did it. He tricked him into it. He made him walk in a little bit and then...
Brian Kenny back here in our...
Wait, whoa!
Our Friday Night Fight studios, we have an update on the career of rising
That's what I
star
did.
Andre Bishop. And while he certainly hasn't taken an easy road so far in his career, Bishop is poised to have his coming out party against top 15 middleweight contender Ricardo Alvarez, something virtually unheard of for a prospect with so few pro fights. What's more, the fight will take place in Alvarez's hometown of Chicago, although we can expect a few fans to make the trip from Philly.
What's going on here? The old fart.
What can I do for you, Mr. McQueen?
Andre, I have to tell you something about your father. Before he died, he and I agreed to a deal. I was going to get him a title shot and let Gus stay on as manager. Sadly, he never got a chance to tell Gus about it. I'll give you the same deal. Keep Gus as your trainer and manager. I'll promote your fights. Megan's young. She's got other fighters. And think about your brother.
What about my brother?
Raymond's got talent. Not your kind of talent, but he's big. You see how big he is. He could be heavyweight champ someday. Isaac Frost looks unbeatable now. Ah, who knows? Be smart, Andre. Let me take you and Raymond to the top.
Look, Mr. McQueen, I don't appreciate you talking about my father or trying to get me to go behind Gus's back. Stay away from my brother. Stay away from me. Are we clear?
You have no idea who you're fucking with, kid. Oh, good luck with Alvarez. But I got a feeling it's not gonna be your night.
Oh, okay. Well, since that fight was so fast, I might as well just do another one.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you
Plus,
to the
I just don't
Aragon
want to stop
Ballroom here in
boxing.
Chicago, Illinois, for a much-anticipated main event. Ricardo Alvarez is an established contender. Andre Bishop is
Ricardo
an on-rising
Alvarez.
prospect. Will Bishop shine in the spotlight?
Alright, man.
Whatever he's done, he's done throughout
Is it
his
saying it? Keep the pressure on, tighten the body to slow him down for later rounds.
The amateurs to this moment now have prepared him for this moment.
Well, he's committed to the left hand, and it's paying off here. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. What does the jab offer him here?
Victory.
It's as simple as that.
It sure is.
Gets rid of that body shot.
Keep that head moving.
Well, it's very easy to see here. You have one fighter who has a distinct advantage in terms of the reach.
Come on.
What do you have to do when you're fighting a guy who you know can bring that long arm out and get there before you can?
So there's two ways to deal with a taller fighter. One is the traditional way. Just tuck up, get a good defense, and make sure you start working your way in. Slip the punch, take that height advantage away. Bring your legs. The other is to step out, believe it or not. Elicit the taller guy to give up his height. Make him come to you.
Bishop's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot.
Hey, keep your hands up.
See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. Scores up top with a left.
Good work.
Showing you some defense there with the block. Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand. Andre Bishop's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots.
Yeah!
That is fun.
Kid, the judges ain't even watching this fight. I can see it in their eyes. The Queen fucked us. We're not winning any decisions tonight. Means you gotta knock this guy
No
on the
decision.
canvas. Understand? Knock him on his ass.
All right. We got 8 rounds.
Here we go. Wow, a big punch just.
Okay, that was retarded.
That's gotta hurt. Is this the end for Andre Bishop now? He has some questions to answer after being floored by that power punch. Teddy Bishop
Good.
beats the count.
Stupid.
How does he look to you?
He looks like a guy who's wondering what happened, and that's where the job of the corner comes in when he gets back to the corner. Tell him why he got hit.
Well, this second round has brought out the best in
Cheating
Andre
ass.
Bishop. He is unloading an attack.
Keep moving. Gotta see those coming. It's okay. Pay him back.
The power punches of Andre Bishop just raining down on Ricardo Alvarez.
Guy doesn't even block his body.
Bishop's showcasing one of the best weapons you can have, especially early on in a fight, to set the tone. And can you believe that?
Fucking
What a change in
crap.
momentum. He just got rocked. Moments ago, he was the one hurting his opponent.
Reminds you of the song, I can do anything you can do, only better.
Shake it off.
And he ties up on the inside.
Get off me, man.
Scoring well with that hook by Andre Bishop. Bishop's 3-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. Here in round number 2, you get the sense that Andre Bishop really wants to impress. Look at this offensive surge he's putting forth. Solid left hand to the head. Right to the head with that right. Bishop starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a 3-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Solid left.
Whoa! That was after the bell.
Bishop's bounces back in his step. The start of a new round, coming off a round in which he really took some punishment.
Well, that's what being in great shape will do for you. Also, great experience where he's been through these things before. He's not panicking.
Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop.
I'll work your body, man.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, He's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Stupid.
He's going around now, Teddy, like his legs are made out of wet noodles.
Yeah, my mother was boiling the water because she used to make sure that that water boiled and boiled and was never al dente. These legs are not al dente.
I think Bishop scored really well there. He just damaged his opponent with that power shot upstairs. Right hand downstairs. Took a shot, now he gives the left. That's a serious power punch he just landed to the head.
Cracked him a little bit.
Move your head.
Back. Fucking
Bishop's
fuck.
work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination?
In the 4th round, God bless. This guy's got a
Tough to
chin.
believe that he can turn things around quickly. Hard to believe, based on the end of that last round, that he was even able to survive.
Well, if you read up on Houdini, the great escape artist, it's hard to believe that he escaped some of the positions he was in. Remember that box with the chains around him and everything underwater? He got out of this.
Bishop's got that one gift that we have seen win time and time again, and that is pure speed. He's
Get out of the way, ref.
Yeah, he's putting those punches together. There's one way that you have to combat speed, and that's not trying to match it, and that's controlling distance and using timing. That's what his opponent needs to do now.
And the ref's not going to tolerate the headbutt there. He hands out the warning. You know, I didn't think we'd be saying this about him, but Teddy, right now, stamina is a real question mark for Bishop.
Yeah, and it's hard to understand how it would be because he's always been in shape before. You look at his...
Wow! And for the
What the fuck?
time tonight, he goes down.
I'm good, ref. I'm good. Oh, fuck. I'm not good. I'm good.
Down
Maybe I
he
get knocked down
goes,
again,
but
I'm
he's
done.
going to continue on, beating the count.
Eat it out. Eat it out.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. He got blocked. Big shot there. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that
These
may hit him
flatlined?
right
Yeah,
here.
he's...
That looked like the great
Damn.
punch of Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
I don't know how I knocked him out.
11-0. We were ready to make a move.
Oh, I'm 11-0. That's why. Nice gym. I wish I had a gym like that.
Nice place. Gym's closed, fellas.
We didn't come here to work out.
What's going on?
We came to have a little talk.
Damn.
I thought they were McQueen's thugs, but they were cops. Dirty cops on McQueen's payroll.
Wrong fucking move, kid. Wrong fucking move.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Brian Kenny, and welcome to Friday Night Fights here on ESPN. Before we get into tonight's action, some shocking news this week involving middleweight prospect and amateur gold medalist Andre Bishop. Reports are coming in that Bishop was arrested for allegedly carrying an unlicensed firearm and assaulting 2 police officers. Details remain spotty, but the word is there was an altercation in the late hours of the evening between Bishop and the police at Parisi's Boxing Club, the gym where Bishop trains.
The word of 2 decorated police officers was all it took. My dreams, my freedom, everything was taken from me.
Oh, there we are.
Nobody could help me. I had to help myself. I couldn't let this place beat me. I did what I had to do. I fought.
Hey, in prison, you got nothing to do but work out.
Those crackers been talking so much about kicking your ass, they think they can take you on. I had to agree to some conditions, though. Bare knuckles. No refs, no rounds. You fight until somebody quits. Or can't get up.
I like those conditions.
And let's go get it on. Remember now, the professional boxing shit ain't gonna help you here. You got to knock this motherfucker out.
I really want to do this. But wait, what happens if I throw in the towel? Okay. I think that's where it leaves us off. Can't wait to play this tomorrow. Appreciate you guys coming out. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.